Well, it's been a while, hasn't it? Yes, it's finally back. I finally got back into Crash Bandicoot. I've had a lot of issues in terms of my current living arrangement, but you know, I miss doing this and I missed you guys, so I thought, why not? Let's continue it. And if you've been following the series, keeping up with the Crash Bandicoots, that's the worst title. That is the absolute worst title you could ever give it. You'll know that in the last part we finally beat Neo Cortex. So you'd think we'll be moving on to the third Crash Bandicoot, but for those of you who know the games quite well, you'll know that actually the ending that we got after beating Cortex, because we haven't got all the gems, the ending that we got is actually, well, it's kind of canon, but it's not the actual ending that leads into Crash Bandicoot 3. So we now have to go back and get all the gems that we've missed. But it's fine. It shouldn't be that difficult, he says. I mean, look, I've got quite a few. I mean, Snow Glow, we don't have to go back. Snow Go, we don't have to go back into. Hang 8, the pits, Crash Dash, we don't have to. So, and I'm not doing the relics because the relics aren't needed to get the 100%. That's not until Crash 3. I'm only trying to get the actual storyline endings. So we may as well go into Turtle Woods. Okay, right, so here we go. So, if you watched me doing this level way back, wow, you can tell it's been a while since I've played the game. If you remember me doing this level back in the very first part of Crash Bandicoot 2, I actually missed all the boxes, and that's how we got the blue gem, but now obviously we have to hit all the boxes. There is a technical way that you can go through and get both gems in one go, in that you go all the way to the end, get the blue gem, kill yourself, obviously because you haven't hit any of the checkpoints, you'll start from the beginning of the level again, and you keep your gems when you if you die. So there was a technical way to do it. I should have done it really, because it would have saved on time now. Okay, so yeah, so you belly flop that, and then you go into this. And I am going to get the Wumpa Fruit because we're really, really low on lives. Once I get 10 lives, I'll probably just skip through this, but I really need the Wumpas at the moment. Okay, let's get that. Ooh. Go away. Go away. Hit that. Okay, so we're going to get these bird things coming down now. Oh, no, I cocked that up. I shouldn't have slid into it. I cocked that up massively. It's okay. You see, that's why I was getting the Wumpa Fruit, so guys. Because, there you go, like that. Okay, right, so we've got to time this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5! There we go, like that. Oh, crap. I can't remember how you do this one. I want to say you do it like this. I'm probably going to cock this up massively. Yeah, I did. Bugger me sideways. Okay. It's fine, don't worry. So I'm doing this by remote play, and it's not really the most handy thing that I've got going at the moment in terms of setups, because it's really laggy. Okay, well I cocked that up massively. Oh, I didn't need it though. There we go. Okay, I'm going to try it one more time. This is probably not how you meant to do it. Oh, it is how you meant to do it. Oh, wow, I'm a monk. Okay. Okay. Oh, these guys are buggers, because once their head goes under, once they bury their head in the sand, there's not really much you can do about it. You'd have to kill yourself to get the boxes, and sadly that is what we have to do. We have to get the boxes on this one. It's not about the crystals anymore. We've got all of them. So if we had missed that, we would have had to commit suicide, which, as you can tell, is not great for us at the moment. But it's fine. Okay, we're nearly at the end here. Like that, like that. Boom. Let's go. Whew, okay. Get the Akuku. Get the checkpoint. Just run straight past that guy. We don't need him. This is going to be fairly easy. Boom, like that. Right. Let's go into... Oh, whoa. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. Okay. Okay, that was a glitch, but it's fine. I wanted to try and get all the... Oh, a life. Oh, we need lives. Give us a lives. Obviously, this is the first level in Crash 2, so this bonus round is fairly easy, thankfully. Alright, let's grab that. Boom. Oh, okay, yeah, jump. That's how you do it, Liam. Yep, that's how you do it. Get that one. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's... Oh, woo. There we go. Oh. I mean, I forget how, like, I know it's... I shouldn't be this bad. I think it's just because I'm recording. Like, if I was doing it, like, without having to do commentary or knowing that people would be watching me play this, I probably wouldn't be as bad. Come on, let's... Oh, no. Wow, I cocked that up massively. I was trying to see if I could just skip that bit. I was going to do a slide jump to try and see if I could just skip it, but I cocked it up. So yeah, as I said, I'm doing it by remote play at the moment, which means I'm actually, technically, it's turned my laptop into a PlayStation. Well, no, it's not turned my laptop into a PlayStation, it's turned my laptop into a monitor to play on my PlayStation. And it's really, really cool. I'd say if you're like me and you're currently in a situation where you don't really have a television, oh shit, oh, I don't know how that happened. I guess because it was under me when that sounded wrong when I said that. I'm just going to stop myself right there. Anyway, we should... I'm sorry, what? How? Okay, I'm just going to end. I'm just going to come out and then go back in. Okay, so I realise exactly where I went wrong, and yeah, it's because, I'll tell you what, it's because I haven't played it in so long, because I'm such a knob. I was like, yeah, I'll start a Crash Bandicoot Let's Play, and then move out, and not have access to a television, where I can do a Let's Play. But it's fine, I figured out another way. So what else has been happening? So of course you've been following the Supla, I'm guessing. If you watch this, you probably know a lot of the stuff that's going on the Supla right now. But in terms of personal life, as I said, I have moved away from Lincoln. I've probably said this a couple of times on these episodes now. Let's go back into this bad boy. I'm not going to get that Akuraku mask because I've got a red one here, and if I get... Oh, that was a shit move there, Liam. That was awful. So yeah, I've been trying to look for places in London. Now, for those of you who have the luxury of never wanting to move to London, fuck it, you're quite lucky, because London, as much as I love London in its own weird, unique way, it's probably one of the most expensive cities. Wow. I don't know how I did that. Okay, never mind, it was all for nothing anyway. London is probably one of the most expensive cities you can ever live in, and some of the places that I've been looking at are almost double the rent I was paying when I was living with Andy and Keelan. Oh, yes, sorry about the weird noises. And they are absolutely awful. There was one place in Hendon. Hendon is North London, because North London's where I've been kind of looking due to its transport and the underground links. So I looked in Hendon, and there was actually a really nice house. The rooms were really big. You could get a desk in there, fast internet. There was a lot of great places nearby, and the train station, the underground station, was probably just 5 minutes, 10 minutes down the road. And I thought, this is fantastic. But I went there with my girlfriend Janie, and the guy, he looked at us, and he said, "Are you the girlfriend to Janie?" And I thought, that's a bit of a weird, odd question to ask. And obviously Janie went, well, yeah, I am. And he said, okay, right, well, you can only stay, no word of lie, he said this, you can only stay one night per week. Otherwise, if you want to stay longer, you'll have to pay a couple's fee, a couple's tenancy. And I thought, what, even if she stays 2 nights, I would then have to... so I said, so if she stays if she stays 2 nights or more, I'll have to pay an extra £100 a week. He went, well, no, if it's if she stays two nights, just pay £15 extra that week. And I thought, hang on, this guy's taking me for a ride here. He was clearly saw that I was moving to London. This is where I missed the box, by the way. Come on. Oh, bugger. Okay, hang on. So he saw that I was in a relationship and that I was clearly moving to London to be closer to my girlfriend. And he thought he could see himself earning some extra cash from it. So I called him out on it. He tried to get me back on it by going, no, I can lower it to about £10. And I never replied to him. This was by text at this point. There we go. Right, we should get out at 62 now. So there was that. And then there's been other places that have just been awful. There was one place, no word of a lie. Again, this was South London. And I went for a house viewing. And online, it sounded great. It was like en suite. It sounded really, really good. Really, really nice. And I got there. Again, Janie was in tow with me. And I got there. And it wasn't the house that they advertised. Either it was a con job. Yes, 62. Okay, we're good this time. Either it was a con job or they mucked it up and they sent me to the wrong house to view. And it looked like something out of the 1970s. It was awful. 1970s. It was horrible. I hated it. So, there we go. That is Turtle Woods now finally finished after an embarrassing start to this leg of the story. So we've got everything for Snow Go, so we don't need to go into that. So instead we're going to go into Hang 8, and I believe this is the box gem that we need, because we've got the secret clear gem, which I think was a time trial sort of thing, so we just need the box gem now. Maybe it was a death path, I can't remember. So what else has been going on besides looking for places in London and failing miserably because it's really bad? Like there was another one in Wembley. There was one place in Wembley, and again it sounded really nice. It didn't have the greatest location, just because like there was like any supermarket shops were really, really far away. So it wasn't the greatest location, but it was fine. And surprisingly, the bedroom that I would have got was fine as well. But the rest of the house was just awful. It wasn't even a house. It was like a flat, but it wasn't even a nice flat. Like the corridor in City Hall was bigger than this entire flat. Essentially, it was like all you did have literally was a corridor, which is ironic considering what I just said. It was basically just a corridor. And then there was two other people living in there. The kitchen was tiny. It was awful. Oh, bugger. Sorry. I've lost both my bloody masks because I've done something stupid. That's awful. I hate that. There was two bedrooms as well because it was a 3-person flat. The kitchen was just horrid. Shit. There we go. Alright, get that. The kitchen was awful. It was really, really small. It would have been really cramped, especially if 3 of you were trying to cook in there. Like, again, from City Hall, my experience living in City Hall with Andy and Keelan, like, that was 3 of us. And we had a much bigger kitchen. It was about twice the size of the one in this place in Wembley. And it got crowded in there sometimes when we were all cooking. God knows what it would have been like there. And then the bathroom. The bathroom was so awful, you wouldn't let a dog shit in it. That's how bad it was. It was like red, like from the 1970s or something. It was horrible. Yeah, let's go on this because I believe we need this to get the box gem. I had to think, but I believe we need the. Yes, we do. I was right. But yeah, it wasn't really very nice. I didn't like it. So I'm considering. There's one place that I'm chasing, like literally at the moment. I'm hoping to hear back from him tomorrow. Which means that I could be moving to his place, into his place for 6 months starting next weekend, because he's going on leave. He works for the government. I believe I can say that. I'm not sure now. Well, it's out there now. Okay. Oh, bugger. Let me think about this. Okay, there we go. Oh, Jesus. Please don't jump. Okay, there we go. Hit that. That's what we need. That's what we like. Oh, that was close. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is why. Okay. Oh, bugger me. Okay. Hang on, wait a minute. There we go. Okay. Nope. Oh, bugger me sideways. Come on. Okay. I'm going to lose all my lives here. Please do not get a game over. I really don't want a game over. Here we go. Here we go. Like that. Oh, stone me. Oh. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. What was I saying? Houses, London. Yeah, so I'm thinking like I'm hoping that I can get this place, which means that I'll be moving to London in a week, essentially, less than a week. But we'll have to wait and see. But it's only for 6 months. That's the downside. So I'm hoping that I can use that time to be a little bit closer to London and find other places. Because the problem that I'm at the moment, I'm about 100 miles away from London. So when I get a housing agency coming to me and going, oh, can you come for a viewing like in 2 hours? And I'm like, it'll take me 2 hours to even get to London. Alright, there we go. We should be done with that. Let's go. Let's get out of here. So I'm hoping being a bit closer to London means that I'll have a better chance of actually finding something, because I'll be able to go down and see these places a bit easier. Because, I mean, obviously, having to go to London to view these houses, I hate it because it costs me, God knows how much money, it costs me nearly £50 to go down for the day, and these house viewings are only like 5 minutes long. And I just think, obviously I see Janie, which I love because she lives in London, and I love seeing her as well, but you feel a bit kind of crappy because you're like, I've spent all this money and I'm looking at this house that I'm obviously not going to take, and it's taken me how long to get here, and I've decided not to go for it. And I feel like sometimes, there we go, get the gem. Sometimes I'm like, should I just go for it just because I've made the effort? But obviously I haven't. Boom, look at that. Hang 8. That's Hang 8 finished now. So we've got the first 3 levels of the entire game completely done. So, ow, I just hit my elbow. I don't know why I did that. So we're going to go into the pits. Okay, here we go. So, yes. What else has been going on? So I went to London last weekend. It was actually mine and Janie's 3rd year anniversary. We have been dating for 3 years. Yes, I don't know how she's put up with me for that long either. So what did we do? We didn't really do that much. We got a really nice little hotel that we found in Canary Wharf. And Canary Wharf, I love Canary Wharf just because it's really kind of strange. For anyone who's gone to London, you'll know what I mean with Canary Wharf, in that because it's like the financial area of London. When you go to Canary Wharf on a weekend, it's like the banking district and all that. When you go to the Canary Wharf on a weekend, it's really weird because it's like really quiet. Because obviously banks aren't open on weekends, or if they are, it's only on a Saturday morning, which we're never there for. But it's really business heavy. It's really like. Yeah, we'll go this way because these have crates. I think both sides have crates, but I'm going to go this way. I can't remember. Why am I derping so badly? But yeah, so we went to Canary Wharf. The one thing that we did was that we went and saw the new Thor movie, Thor Ragnarok, which I actually really, really enjoyed. I thought it was the best Thor movie they've done so far. I think it goes Ragnarok, the first one, Dark World, in that order. And I can say that I worked on Dark World. Not as many people know I worked on Dark World as Avengers: Age of Ultron, but I was never a big fan of the Thor movies as much as the first Avengers film. Bugger. It's because I'm not paying attention. Gonna walk. I hate this bit. That's it. Just do your stroll. Just do your Conor McGregor walk there. Conor McGregor it. Get the lives, get the lives. Okay, we're building our lives back up. This is good. So yeah, we saw Thor Ragnarok. We also saw, and this is something that I really wanted to see before it left the cinemas, we saw it. What I found out about Janie was that she's an absolute wimp when it comes to horror movies. So I really had to kind of persuade her to go and see it with me. Ooh, there we go. I loved it. I mean, it wasn't perfect. Like, there was some of the characters, like the black kid, like, he was barely in it. And yet, oh Jesus, I've got nothing. That's fine, we hit a checkpoint, that's good. The black kid was barely in it. And it's like he had, like, no character development, which was kind of sad. Because, you know, you had this group of friends, and then there was just this black kid. And I felt like a lot of it as well with the black kid, they could have taken sort of the racial thing a lot further. Like, there was the bully character. This is spoiler territory, by the way. So if you haven't seen it and you want to see it, probably best to either mute me or just not watch. Bugger. I don't know why I jumped. I should have slid. I don't know why I jumped. So if you want to see it, probably best not to listen to me right now. But there's the bully character who kind of starts going a little insane because of Pennywise. Not directly from Pennywise, more the influence that Pennywise has over the town. And he then kills his dad. And I felt like with this bully character, because he then starts to, after he kills his dad, he finds the Losers Club as they're trying to confront Pennywise. And I felt like, because there's one point where he's like strangling the kid, the black guy, and I thought, you know, they could have actually made the bully character even more unlikable, because he was very stereotypical 80s, which is I think what they're trying to get at. I get that, but I felt like they could have ran with it a little bit further. Like he could have been really racist, which would give, for me, it would have given it I know it's a bit cliche, but you know, he was already a cliche as it was anyway. He was just a stereotypical school bully. Like, if they made him really, really racist and sexist and things like that, fucking wanker, damn it. I'm gonna have to do that again. I can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, if they made him like really racist and stuff, and sexist, then I think it could have taken that character and he wouldn't have been as much of a cliche. Like, he would have been his own thing. There we go. Get rid of him. Sorry about this. I know it's difficult to watch somebody very slowly walk towards a camera like this, but it's either that or die. It's one of the two. I'm not gonna be very successful. I think we got boxes there. What I should have done is I actually should have left that checkpoint and then grabbed it on the way back. No, let's go this way. Let's go this way. I was going to go the other way because I thought, no, I've tackled that way and I've gone forward and that way before, so let's do that. And then I remembered that these fucking annoying little bird things respawn every time. Every single time they respawn. Okay. Right, let's be careful this time. Let's be careful. Why can't we be careful? Why can't we be careful? Right, let's do this. Come on. Come on. Come at me, bro. Why are you waiting so long, bro? Oh, God, I didn't actually think I made that. Oh, God, can you imagine if I had fallen down that pit? I just realised I need to now not die for a while. Oh, God. Okay, there we go. Right, we're fine. We're fine. We've done that bit. Okay, there we go. So what did I buy Janie for our anniversary? I bought the hotel that we stayed at, and we went to dinner. Although right now I'm blanking as to where we went for dinner. Oh yeah, we went to like a really nice little pizza thing, because after we saw it, we came out of it, and it must have been about 10 o'clock or so. Okay, right, hang on. I'm gonna... okay, yes. Right, bear with me. I don't know why I did that. It's fine. Give me a second. Because I remember what you have to do. Because obviously there's... Right, okay. Hit that. Do that. Right, okay. Because what I remember... Thank God this is a bonus. Because as you can see, there's those wire boxes there. Which means that we have some boxes left to get. So we can't break all of these. Okay, so we hit that. Boom, do that one. So we hit that. We should now... Okay. Oh, bugger me. Damn it. I know what I'm trying to do. It's just the aiming of it. And when you're doing remote play and it's lagging on you, it's really not helpful. Just fucking Oh, great. Thanks, Crash. There we go, like that. Okay. And the annoying thing is that I need to get all the boxes. Okay. Okay, like that. Hit that. Boom. See, the reason why I didn't hit all of them is because they will disappear. So I'm trying to... Wow. Oh yeah, we don't get the life back. That's annoying. That life doesn't respawn. So I'm trying to skip the bottom one and go straight to the middle and the top. Or at least hit the middle and go straight onto it. Right, because you'll see what I mean. Because they will then like be really weak and they'll basically break on your next jump. You'll see what I mean, hang on. Like that, you see? Because you leave it so long, so you can only use them for a certain amount of time before they just automatically break on the next go. Oh, thank God. I really didn't want to redo all that again. That'd have hurt. Yeah, so it was a really nice little pizza place. I can't remember the name of it. Janie found it. Janie really liked it. It was really nice. It was like, I think I had like goat's cheese or something on it, which I didn't realise you could have on pizza. Which I know sounds stupid, but I am culturally like I know nothing about food, to be honest. Like, my favourite kind of food is like a Yorkshire pudding. That's what I like. Oh, thank God. If I didn't get that, I'd have cried. There we go. Right, let's get out of here. Which means that we've got the entire Warp 1 done. Boom, look at that. And that is Warp Room 1 done and finished. Thank God. He says that's the easiest warp room. We're now going to be going into Warp Room 2 in the next part, where it's just, things are going to get worse. Things are going to get a lot worse. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on this part of Crash Bandicoot the Sane Trilogy, and I will catch you on the next one.